Well, our next guest, just an incredible story. You see her here being honored by Portland police for her bravery. She is Susan Walters. 11 years ago, she returned home, was attacked by an intruder inside her home, and what happened next just stunned us all. She was able to choke her attacker to death, and then she finds out her husband was behind this plot. Susan, welcome, and kudos to you because you've gone on in the years since to become an advocate to crime victims. But first, take us back to that day. What inside you gave you the power to overcome this attacker?
Well, we are all programmed for survival. We often don't embrace that fact, but when my intuition told me he is here to kill me, he's in my locked and alarmed home, he's wearing yellow dishwashing gloves, he didn't ask any burglar things, where's your money, where's your safe, it became quickly clear that his intent was murder. And I fought. I had training that I had taken as a nurse to help avoid and defend against violence in healthcare, which is an incredibly common problem across the nation. And I believed that I had a right to try. There's no guarantee that you'll survive a deadly force encounter, but I didn't choose my attacker's death for him. I chose my life.
Good for you. And then the piece, your husband's involvement. How soon did that become clear that this was a hitman inside your home? 24
hours later, I was back in my home to claim some of my belongings, see the scene of the hallway to try and make sense of what had happened there, and then go into hiding. My friend went downstairs and noticed in the basement when she went to retrieve a suitcase that there was a backpack that didn't belong to anyone in the home. Inside that backpack was a pay stub from my husband's former employee. So within 24 hours they were connected. There was no great mystery about what had happened.
Your husband went to prison and then died in prison.
He did.
Was that a relief to you in the end?
It was a relief in many ways, but he wasn't an evil person. He was a person with significant issues who could never work through those issues. I felt a great deal of sadness that not about his death, but more about the life that he could have lived had he been able to work on issues that were impacting our relationship.
And now you've turned all of what you've gone through, the sorrow, the sadness, the fear, really, into helping other victims of crime, because who else could better understand? And I know you're really optimistic about a portal that's being created for crime victims that will give them necessary information. Tell us about it.
Well, being a crime victim sets you on a journey that you've never expected. Early in my journey, I felt well supported by the DA's office, victim advocates, just a variety of resources. Post-conviction was a little bit different. Trying to get information from the Department of Corrections, trying to interface with the parole board in the months before his potential parole was very frustrating. There is one victim advocate at the parole board who deals with all the victims across the state of Oregon when their offender is coming close to release. So that process was very frustrating for me, and also increased my level of fear because I felt this lack of control. The portal is a shared project between Oregon stakeholders and Code for America, which is very talented people who are building a app, as if you will, that will be available 24/7 for victims to get information, also a place to ask questions. It also lights up for the various people in the criminal process, the Department of Justice as we go through this journey together, where the victim rights are critical to take into account. I felt that maybe I'd have to move, and I needed more than 60 to 90 days if I felt like I needed to relocate out of state.
So this is a resource really on all levels. So as soon as you're victimized, right there in this app, you will find what you need to negotiate the process.
And where to get questions answered. I saw part of a Zoom meeting last week during Crime Victims Week, and I almost cried because I felt like that just a small piece of the work that they've done so far would have been incredibly helpful to me. And my goal is always to make this journey easier for anyone else who has to take it.
Well, we thank you for coming in today and updating us on this portal that will be available, you're hoping, in the fall.
Hoping in the fall, and thank you very much for your time and interest.
All right, Susan. We're back with more Portland Today after this. If you'd like to reach Susan, we'll provide a link on our Facebook page to how you can get in touch.